The boy was cleaning out the fireplace when he noticed a piece of chocolate that hadn't melted. While his father was away, he quickly tore open the wrapper and popped the chocolate into his mouth. This was the first time in John's life that he had ever tasted candy. From that moment on, he became fascinated with that sweet flavor. After that, whenever he had a little pocket money, he would secretly buy different kinds of candy, then find a quiet place where no one was around to slowly enjoy them. Every time he tried a new flavor, he would write down notes describing its taste and characteristics. A year later, an idea suddenly came to him. He told his father that he wanted to open a chocolate factory, but his father was a dentist who strongly opposed anything related to candy. He rejected John on the spot and warned him that if he ever touched candy again, he would no longer be allowed to come back home. John did not change his mind. He packed his bags and left home. Over the following years, he traveled through several countries, learning the craft of making chocolate. By the time he finally returned home, his father had already moved the entire house away, left without a place to live. John still refused to give up. Instead, he became even more determined to build his own chocolate factory. 15 years later, the chocolate John created was being sold all over the world. He also built the largest chocolate factory in the world. A prince from India was especially fond of John's chocolate. He spent $6 billion to hire John to build him a chocolate palace. From the bricks to the furniture, everything visible inside the palace was made entirely of chocolate. The prince was extremely satisfied and even decided to live there long term. John's success soon caught the attention of other candy manufacturers. They spent huge amounts of money hiring spies, trying to sneak into the factory to steal the recipe, but the candy they copied could only imitate the appearance. The taste, however, was impossible to replicate because of the spy incidents. John suddenly announced that the chocolate factory would be closed. 3 years later, smoke once again rose from the factory chimneys, and the machines started running again. Every day, large shipments of chocolate were sent out of the factory, yet no one had ever seen any workers going in or out. One night, many small workers suddenly poured out of the factory. They rode bicycles and handed out flyers across the streets. This was a plan John had spent 3 years preparing. He secretly placed 5 golden tickets inside the wrappers of 5 chocolate bars. Then those chocolates were shipped all across the country. Any child who found a golden ticket would be allowed to visit the factory and taste the chocolate inside, and the child who stayed with him until the very end would receive a special prize. After the announcement was made, it caused a nationwide sensation. As soon as John's chocolate hit the shelves, it was immediately sold out. Entering this mysterious factory became the dream of countless children. The first golden ticket was found by a little girl. Her father spent an enormous amount of money buying up chocolate from the entire city. He even hired workers to open the wrappers one by one until they finally found the golden ticket. The second golden ticket was found by a boy who was extremely good at math. By calculating the production time, he figured out which batch contained the ticket and where it was likely to be. The third golden ticket was found by a boy who loved eating chocolate. He ate huge amounts of chocolate every day and eventually got lucky enough to bite into the ticket. The fourth golden ticket was found by a blonde girl. She